Welcome to the TimeControl Online Learning Center. Today we're going to take a look at how to add a project to the project table. I've logged in as Joe Gardner, who's an administrator in TimeControl, and I've made my way to the Tables section, and from there to the project table, which we're looking at right now on the page. We clicked Load to load the existing projects into the table, and now we're taking a look at adding a brand new project from here. Now there are some projects that you may find are internal projects that you load just in TimeControl, some projects you want to load from project management tools, and we control all of that here from the project management table. To add a new project, pretty straightforward, we click on Add, and let's say that we're going to have a project called ERP deployment, and so we have a code and a description for that here. We can say that this is opened or closed or unopened, and these are commonly used as filters to say, please don't show this project yet, we're still working on it. We can bring in the start date and the finish date from the project management system automatically if we're linked to a project management system, or I can simply type in a date if I'd like. Cross charges is an interesting option that's more for advanced users, which says I have projects that I would like to allow charges that are not aligned to be put on. So I can have a project called ERP, and then if there are charges which have no project names next to them, they could be assigned against this project name. We can select from the available users to say who's the project owner, and use that for filtering later. So in this case we'll say Alex. Is there a default rate for this project? TimeControl can support multiple rate codes, which is kind of interesting. So employees can have different rates right on the same timesheet. I'll leave that blank for the moment. And I can also enter in who's the client, and then these are 3 fields that are by default, but we can add an unlimited number of user-defined fields right here to the project table. Let's click on the second tab now and talk about transfer options. I don't need to put in transfer options for this. I could simply manually put charges against this project in TimeControl in the charge table, or import them from Excel or from some other source. But I can optionally link this to a source that we've defined to link to other project management tools such as Primavera or Microsoft Project. And you can see we have a few Microsoft projects. Here's Microsoft Project for Project Server, and then Microsoft Project, depending on how we've defined the link. I'll say, well, I'll bring the information in from the work breakdown structure. I don't want the milestones. And I can immediately say, well, where would you like to find that project file? And define that right inside the system. I can define even the links that we're going to make, how we would like to move data in from Microsoft Project and back to Microsoft Project right inside this file. From here we can also put in some notes about this project. ERP deployment project, and we can then save this entire thing as a now active project in TimeControl. When we go to the charge table, we'll be able to now add charges against this project, or add charges and link them to this project. We could make a link right now from Microsoft Project and load all the charges automatically from a project management tool like Microsoft Project in the system. And so the project table, very simple to add, but an essential element of TimeControl.